If there is nothing like challenges, there's nothing like obstacle in our way, some of us will not serve God. So, and even God Almighty know that pattern, and that is why sometimes if God want to secure your destiny, one of the things that God used to do is to create a problem that you cannot solve by yourself. When He creates a problem you cannot solve, then He will release you into that problem. Because even God knows that if nothing is chasing you, there will be no reason for you to run. So when God releases you into that problem that you cannot solve by yourself, and you do everything possible for you to be free from it, and you are not free, then you will have no option than to go back to your Creator. Yes, that's it. So if that load is heavy on your shoulder and you want to be free from it, and everything you are doing is not working out, you will have no option than to go back to your Creator. And you going back to Him will give Him the full access to secure your destiny, to secure your life, for you to be useful for His purpose. See, one of the reasons, as in, or what, let me say, one thing that God used to hold Abraham down is that the issue of barrenness. If not, already Abraham is being blessed with many other things. But despite the fact that he's rich, as in he's blessed, yet there's something in his life that he cannot solve, a problem in his life that he cannot solve by himself. In fact, every effort for him to set himself free from that stage is wasted. So my dear brothers and sisters, why am I emphasizing on this point? Is because I want you to realize now that there are some things you are calling spiritual battle, there are some things that you are calling attack of witches and wizards, but they are not attack of witches and wizards. They are not the work of your enemy. The only thing God wants you to see out of it is for you to go back to Him. Yes, He can create a problem that you cannot solve and release you into it, for you to fulfill your destiny, for you to fulfill your purpose on earth. Okay, what was the sin of Joseph that make him to be facing all these things that he is facing in his life? Hatred from his brother, attack from Potiphar's wife, from Potiphar's house to prison. What was his offense? Tell me his sin. There's nothing like sin. God deliberately created all this problem to direct his path. Joseph is loved by his father. So his father will not even allow. In fact, his brothers were on the field, taking care of their animal. Yet his father kept him at home. So tell me, how will such person get to Egypt? Meanwhile, he's destined to become a prime minister in Egypt. But how will he get to Egypt if there's no hatred from his brother? How will he get to the prison where he's going to connect with somebody from the palace if there is no hatred, or if there's no attack from his master's wife? So how will he get to palace if he does not pass through prison? So there are some things that you are calling it spiritual battle, attack from the enemy, but there are things that God Himself created, problem that He created, which you cannot deliver yourself from it. Every connection you have may not help you out until you discover that God. So why am I saying all this thing this morning? Realize that only God can straighten your path. Realize that only God can deliver you. Realize that only God can help you. Go back to your Creator. He has a purpose for you. His plan for you is of good and not of evil, to give you an expected end. So go back to Him today. Stop struggling on your own. Stop doing it on your own. Stop, as in, stressing yourself. Go back to your Creator. He has a better plan. He has a better place. There's a place He's taking you to. Go back to Him today so that you can fulfill your destiny.